So Chad Clifford makes a video. Instead of me saying the word tremendous, I don't know. I think I said tremendic. I don't know what I said. Look, I'll be honest with all of you. Throughout my life, throughout my whole life, and I think I got this because of my mother. I love her. I love my mother with all my heart and all my soul. My mother always said things wrong. Like we would be in the Japanese restaurant, Ari Rang. My mother would call it orangutan. She's like, "You want to go to orangutan?" And I'm like, "Ma, it's Ari Rank." Okay. But like she just did things like that all the time, you know what I mean? And sometimes I'm not blaming it on her, but I have the same problem, you know what I mean? Like I was working a sales job, okay, back in the day, and I was on the phone with a client. So instead of saying we scrutinize, 1 to 10 companies a year. We scrutinize only 1 to 10 companies. I said that we circumcise. I said, so we circumcise 1 to 10 companies a year. The guy was like, "What? You what? You circumcise?" Listen, I could go on and on. All right, so it's a slip of the tongue. A lot of people, it's called Brooklynese. You know, it's really a true thing. I know a lot of people laugh about it, but typically, and I'm not trying to say there are very, very highly intelligent people in Brooklyn, but I'm just saying, like in my childhood, that's just people didn't talk like proper English. It was like everything was a slang. Everything, cuz, what's up, cuz, what's up? What's up, paisan? It was never like, how you doing? This isn't proper English. You're not supposed to say, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Very good, come here, very good, come on. How you doing, Rich? Like it was like the way we spoke. So we weren't trying to be English teachers. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Okay, Chad Clifford doesn't understand that because he's 50 pounds. I think he's Irish. I don't know. He doesn't understand this guy. Go get yourself a Guinness. Go relax. Go calm down. All right, brother. Go get a little friggin' corned beef and cabbage. I would tell you, Elizabeth, you need to gain some weight. You seriously don't, Chad. I'm being on the real side. And I was going to say that I'm prejudiced against Irish people. Elizabeth, I'm making a joke. Making a joke. All my best friends are Irish. My best friend, who I'm going to be seeing at the meet and greet, is Irish. All my best friends are Irish. We always break each other's bowls. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, it's a joke. But Chad Clifford doesn't have a sense of humor. But you really need to start eating more. Chad, you look like a skeleton. You look like a skeleton. Get a little of that food in your mouth. And I'm not talking sausage, Chad. I know. Now that you do a very good job with. You get a lot of protein from those. I think specifically Lou. I think it's something you have this very. I always make this video about it. Very odd, strange connection about Lou. You know what's funny about Lou? He degraded and downed GameStop for like since the first time I watched Lou's channel. Always talk negative about GameStop. Just recently, because of Ryan Cohen, he made the $10 million investment. He's taken over. Lou was like, GameStop. When we had that little time when they fired the CEO, and then it shot down in the after hours after earnings. Lou was like, GameStop can make a big recovery. Listen to me, Lou. The only thing that's gonna make a recovery is your butthole. after, after the very tremendous pounding fun that Tyrone and Jamal have. You give it about a month, you go in your stomach and you lie down, that's going to have the recovery. Now, listen, don't talk about things you don't understand. I've been involved in GameStop now for a very long time. I've been speaking with true GameStop YouTubers, okay, Morant's Rants, and I'm doing great with it. I couldn't be happier. I'm doing great. And the thing is, Chad Clifford, I know he's a big GameStop investor. He loves GameStop, which is another reason why I don't understand. If you're going to have some sort of an obsession over a YouTuber, it should be Morant's Rants because he's the GameStop YouTuber. I just don't understand the infatuation with Lou. Is it just the fact that he's a cheater and because you know that Lou's views are not real? You, we all know that his subscriptions are not real. They're fake. Look, Chad, you have to come to the conclusion that you look up to a cheetah. Lou's first shadow was vaporized, completely vaporized. Why did that happen, Chad? You notice how no one ever talks about this? They just accept the fact that his shadow was vaporized. He's got a new channel now and he's doing great. He's doing amazing. Okay. But no one actually talks about the fact why Lou's channel was vaporized. Okay. So, Chad, let's think of it. You're an intelligent guy, right? I think you are sometimes. I don't. Sometimes I get confused about you. Sometimes you do. You do act a little bit like a student. Listen, the only logical reasons Lou's channel was shut down was either it was something he did himself, right? Self-infliction. He wanted to shut it down out of fear. Maybe he thought he was gonna possibly go to jail again. I don't know. He doesn't have disclaimers. He was making a lot of wild claims on that channel that he has secret connections. He's receiving millions of dollars from all different sources. Remember, corrupt banks, this and that. Maybe he freaked out. Maybe he's like, I gotta freaking vaporize the shop. So maybe he just did it himself. Or another option, I'm gonna say it's all alleged because I don't know what he did. How would I know? Or there's another option is the SEC shut it down because possibly using fake accounts, alt accounts, fake views, fake subscriptions. They caught on to him. Now, how I find it very interesting, check this out, Chad, is how Lou had over 80,000 subs, right? Lou had over 73 million views. Now, if you notice, his channel is not, where's all his subscribers? They're all gone. What was he at, like 13.5, 13.6? Now, I'm not saying to you that that's not respectable. It's more than me in terms of subscribers, but it's not 80,000, right? I think this is all strategic. I think that Lou is got a whole list. This is my opinion. Now, again, I'll say it's alleged. I can't prove it. This is subject to my opinion. I think that Lou has a list of Gmail accounts, thousands of them. He's been creating this for over 2 years. And what I think he does is every day, he goes to one of these accounts, he logs in, and he subscribes to himself. And he views his videos, okay? And he does this with all his accounts. That's what I think he does. And that's what I suspect that YouTube caught on to this. Now, the further proof is his URL. His URL is not the name of his channel. I don't know if you notice. It's L, okay, VWS underscore behind the streets. Now, YouTube tracks everything based on the URL, and Lou knows that. So that's why his channel name is the same name that he had before. So he can attract all of the people who used to watch him before. But if you want to know the truth, where are those people? He had over 80,000 subs. They're all gone. They're not watching him. Okay? So that's why Lou had to basically do two things. The first thing, he has to remain under the radar with YouTube. This is, again, I'm going to say it's all alleged. And that's why his URL is not the name of his actual channel, the established name that everybody, Lou, you know what, okay, versus you know what, okay. The established name is not on his URL. His URL is behind the streets. He just puts LVWS. What does that mean? I understand it's the abbreviation of his channel name, but he's not spelling out his channel name. So you got it. That's why I did a survey, and I said on my community section on Apefather on my YouTube channel, how long will it be until Lou's channel gets vaporized again, right? Again, allegedly, but so a lot of people are saying it's never going to get vaporized again. These are psychopathic, lunatic, mindless friggin' mongoloids that have absolutely no brains and no common sense. The guy's been a cheater his whole life. Everything he's ever done has either been a lie or a cheat. And this is who, now, you got to kind of ask yourself, why does Chad Clifford look up to this guy? Like, the only thing I can think, Chad, I hate to say this to you, you're either getting paid, which I hope is the case. I really pray and hope for your sake. Okay, because the alternative, that's the alternative. Okay, so video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Everything I said on this video is for entertainment purposes only.